one last question, because we have a lot of young people in the audience today. We always do. And it's lovely to have you. And I'd like to ask you, any piece of advice? Last time we met here, Jean-Paul Gaultier, I asked the same question to Jean-Paul Gaultier, and he said, the answer is never listen to anybody's advice. But I'd like to ask you again today if there might be something that you'd like to share with the young people in this room today.
It's so difficult. I would take Mr. Gaultier's advice. I think you have to know deep inside you, you have to find your own compass when it comes to making important decisions in life. You have to have the grounding within to know who you are and where you're going. And that doesn't, let's say, reveal itself so early on, but you need to trust your instinct. I've made countless mistakes by trusting my instinct, but I have the confidence to say that every decision I made was my own. And that fills you with strength. So I think you have to be resilient. I really think you can never give up. You know, you have to believe in yourself, you have to love what you do, and you just have to have a vision of where you're going. I think that's the advice I was given very early on. Louise Wilson also gave me a quote that I've talked about before, but I was I had a lot of doubt when I started. You know, I didn't believe I would sell anything. I didn't think anyone would care about my work. I was very shy. I couldn't speak publicly. And so she gave me a quote, I think by Robert Hughes, that said, the greater the artist, the greater the doubt. Perfect confidence, I think it goes, is given to those less talented as a consolation prize. And that to me did wonders, because now every time I'm in doubt, I embrace doubt. I see it as an indication of breaking new ground, whereas before it would, freeze me. I couldn't make a decision. I wasn't sure. I was too afraid. I've had times where I've walked to or gone to show a collection and I've been in tears saying, I don't want to show, call the sponsors, tell them I'm not showing this season. You know, I've had meltdowns like that early on, not anymore, early on. And I think you need to be able to tame that self-doubt and create or be able to draw strength from it, to know that it's something new you're creating.